Hello, chat. Am I audible? Just confirm once that am I audible or not. Okay, fine. I hope so everybody came back again, joined the link. Now, as we were discussing, conditional statements. Conditional statements are used to make decisions in the programming. Now, if you tell the program to do this work or this work. Now, just before I have been told you and asked you that if you tell me, write in the chat, teach, I will continue the session. Or if you write the tomorrow, I will teach you tomorrow. Chat, I have given this to you to make decision or not. Now you have said teach. And we are doing it today. If not, we have been done it tomorrow. Now, in this case, you have been made a decision and gave me decision to me. And I have been doing work according to it. Now, this is overall thing happen with a condition that it will happen today or tomorrow. This is a condition. Now, in that same way, as I am a human, so I am doing a work by getting some answer. But will do the device do the same if it has some conditions, or it will do some messed up work by getting confused? What will be the case of our device? In the device, the thing is, when you give a decision, actually there are few things which helps our device. Like in the programming, there are few things, like there are few statements, like if statement, elif statement, and else. These things are used to make the conditions, and the process and the work will happen according to it. If you are agreeing it, the thing will happen. If you are not agreed, the thing will won't happen. If you are in dilemma, then it will go to the other things. It will consider other factors, and according to that, it will decide the thing is gonna happen or not. In this way, our device take the help of these statements. What are they? If, elif, or else. Now, same in the daily life of example, like your mom tells, go to the shop and buy eggs. Like suppose let's consider that your mom is telling to buy 9 eggs. Okay. Now you will take enough amount of money and you will buy it and come back. Now, suppose your mom is saying condition that you need to be aware of how much money you are spending. Suppose she tells that if the guy is saying 4.5 amount of money, 4.5 of amount of rupees per egg, you buy only 3 eggs. Or if the shopkeeper is saying some 7 rupees per egg, okay, Dad. If the guy is saying 4.5 rupees per egg, your mom gonna say buy 3 eggs. Okay. If the shopkeeper is saying 7 rupees due to high inflation, then you buy only 1 egg. So what is the condition here? Condition is you need to be aware of your expenditure. According to that expenditure, you need to make your purchase. Simple. If you have high prices, then you will spend less. There is low price, then you will spend high. That's it. Simple. Are you able to understand, chat? How does the conditional statement helps our device? How do they make decisions? Same like humans. Okay, fine. Now, let us see in some theoretical way that how does our conditional statements work. Now, like in our daily general life, we want to play a game. When do we play a game? When it is a Sunday. Like if there are normal working days, we will go to school, office, university. This will happen. If it is a Sunday or holiday, if Sunday or holiday means that we are considering a condition. If it's Sunday, then I will play a game. Else, that means it's not a Sunday. When I come to the else part, then it's not a Sunday. Then it's not a holiday. Then it's some other working day. In that case, I will else means definitely I am playing a game in if statement. Then else means I will not play the game. That is the way how does our conditional statement works. Let's see the simple syntax. How does the conditional statement is made of? Like if I write here if and make a condition one here. I will write so and so statements here. Statement one. Okay, then. Now I will write here else. Okay, I will write here elif condition two. What I'm gonna do? I will write here statement two. What I will do here? I will write here else. In this case, if nothing will happen, then in that case, something will happen that is known as default. Default. Now, let's understand deeply how does it work. Suppose when I pass a statement inside this conditional block, what does it do? It will check that particular condition is true or false. Particular condition true or false. So what am I doing here? I am passing our condition one. Okay, chat. I am passing a condition one. If condition one gets true, condition one gets true here, my statement one gonna execute. That means statement one gonna execute here. If it's not condition one, means that if condition one is suppose false, what gonna happen? Then it will go to elif statement. It will go to elif statement. Okay, chat. It will go to elif statement. Now, when I go to elif statement, then it takes one more condition. Then I will also pass here condition two. Then it requires one more condition. So I will pass here condition two. Now, in this case, I have two options. This condition will get true or this condition will gonna be false. Suppose it's true, then in that case, our statement 2 will execute. Suppose it is false. Suppose let us assume it is false here. What will happen? What will happen, chat? Our else condition will execute, that is nothing but a default one. When you go to every if else condition, for else, whatever it is there, it will execute that one if or elif will not execute. Okay? If or elif are not executing, if every if or elif are false, last one remaining is else, it will execute that. Now for if or elif, the thing is that now let's understand what is the difference between if or elif. If is a statement which comes first. Elif is the statement which comes after every if. Between if and else, you can take how many numbers of elif you want. How many number of elifs you want, you can take it. But first it will start with if. First it will start with if. Then there will be some elifs. At last there will be else. In this way, our conditional statements framing works. Okay, chat, are you able to understand? Now, what is the working of their respective things? For if, it is nothing but for if the condition one executes or not. That means if it is a true, the if carrying statement one will execute. If it is a false, then it will go to the false block. That is nothing but our next elif statement. If the next elif statement is there, then it will again check the condition. It again see the true or false. Then if it is true, it will execute the particular statement, or not, then it will go to the another one elif. Suppose if after the if there is direct one else. After the if, suppose let us assume there is one else. Then what gonna happen? Then what gonna happen? It will happen that the same way it's executing, it will execute again the same way. Like, let us see here. We have if here, then down to the if we have directly one else without any elif. Then this will be kind of really simple because we have only two statements. It will check that if condition one is checking, if it's true, it will execute the if statement one. Or it is false, then in that case, go to else block, whatever the else block is carrying default condition, that will execute. It means that it's happening this or that. If is true, then it will happen this. If is false, then that means it's gonna happen that. Are you able to understand, chat? Reply with quick yes or no. These are very, very important things in our programming. Any language might be. Conditional statements, looping statements are really very, very important. If you don't know conditional statements, looping statements, then you can't play dynamically, I guess. Okay, great. You are able to understand that, I see. Okay. Now, we have been discussed the syntax, we have been seeing some things. Now, to use our conditional statements, there will be few things which is required for us. Okay, there are few things which are really required for us. Those are nothing but relational operators. Now, what does relational operators? Have you heard any time this? Yes, chat. We were discussing operators, like there were four operators, arithmetic operators. Okay. Chat, can you say what were the remaining three operators? Arithmetic operators. Can you recognize? Are you able to recognize? Arithmetic operators, conditional operators, relational operators, and logical operators. Now we have been discussed at that time with our arithmetic and conditional operators. Now today we're gonna see what are the relational operators and logical operators, because we require relational and logical operators for conditional statements. First one, relational operator, and second one is logical operator. So relational operators are nothing but we relate with it and check, just we compare the things, like it is less than, so and so number is less than or not. If it is less than, then we get true here, and that true we gonna keep inside if statement. For that trueness, it will execute this statement, or if get false, it will execute that statement. Like is equal to, oh, okay, is equal to will be 2 is equal to, here here it will be 2 is equal to, 2 is equal to means generally in maths we will use 1 equal to check the comparative, and for this we are checking with 2 is equal to in here programming. In even C or even in Java, different kind of languages, we will be using double equal to for equals, and less than equal to, greater than equal to. These are all relational operators to compare. Now logical operators, to happen both statements we will use, and to happen one of the statements we will use, or to happen the complement statement, that we want to convert the statement from true to false, we're gonna use not. Are you able to understand, chat? These are the relational or logical operators. Now let us see something in code. Does How does the conditional statement helps us? Okay, chat. Let's write one conditional statement code. Conditional. I will write condition dot py because it will be kind of unique. Okay, condition dot py. I will write here. Okay, first I need to share my screen, I guess, now to show my VS Code. Is it visible now? Just give me quick yes or no. Yes or no. Okay, visible. Yeah, right. Now, condition.py program we have been created, and we will write here. Suppose number is less than 5 or not. Not in the sense, okay, it will be greater than 5. We will see, we will take a number and fit it to the if statement. In the if statement, there will be condition that the number is less than 5 or not. If it is less than 5, we will print that our number is less than 5. Else, we will print that number is not less than 5. Okay, chat. Let's see here. I will take a number from our user. From the user in the sense, every time the value will be getting changed. It's not happen statically, it's happening dynamically. X is equals to input. Here I will take inside X variable of input value, and then I will go here. Now I will tell here one more thing, chat. Here int, if you know that you are taking only an int value. Even if you not mention, then in that case, it will be a character, and even that case, it gonna work. Okay, check. Are you able to understand? So if you don't mention also, it will gonna nothing happen. Let's mention because we are checking numbers here. Okay, fine. Now I will write here if x less than 5. If the number is less than 5 here, if x is less than 5, just print number less than 5. Else print number greater than 5. If number will be, our number is less than 5, then it will print that the statement will gonna be true, and it will execute our true block, that is print number less than, that is number less than 5. If it is false, then it will gonna go directly to the else, and our number gonna be greater than 5. Let's run the output and check how does it work. When I run the output, it will ask enter the value, and I will write here 99, and I will enter here. When I write 99 here, it checks inside that 99 is less than 5. False. It is false. When it is false, it will go to else. In else, it has print number greater than 5. It will print number greater than 5. Simple. Now I will run again, and I will write something less than 5. That is, oh shit. I will write in console here. When I write 4 here, you can see the output number less than 5. Now, what if I write 5 here? What does it comes? Will it consider less than or greater than? Definitely it will consider greater than, because as we have been stopped the values either by writing less than up to 4, it will consider greater than. But actually 5 isn't a greater value. So for that, I will use here elif to make one more condition. We see man that x is equal to 5, then what you have to print is print number is 5. You print this, and I will run here again, and I will enter the value 5. Okay, I will here enter the value 5. My output is, this time number is 5. Because what it will do, how it will go, first it will take a value 5 here, x will take, first it will take 5 less than 5, or 5 less than 5 is false here, so it will not execute this statement, it will go to the next block, that is elif block. In elif block, it will check 5 is equals to 5, it is true. Now true here, it will go to the this block, and it will execute print number is 5, and it will stop there. It will don't go to else. When the statement is executed inside the block, it will stop there. It will don't go to the next block, that is else block. Are you able to understand, chat? Just write some yes or no. You can ask any doubts if you have. If you have no doubts, we will end the meeting for today. If you have no doubts, write no. No, we'll end the meeting, and that's it for today, guys. If you have any doubts, I'm waiting for you. You can type it. If you don't have any doubts, type no. Okay. I see that you don't have any type, no doubts. So that's it for today. And we will see what are the looping statements. And then we will go deep more into the programming and solve some problems for tomorrow. Okay, guys. Good night. Let's meet tomorrow. I'm ending this meeting.